Hi everyone, and welcome back to InsideTech. In this video, I'll be checking out a speaker quite a few people have requested, the Soundcore Flare Plus. The speaker is the updated version of the original Flare, a waterproof 360-degree audio Bluetooth speaker with LED lights. The Flare Plus boasts a bigger body, a bigger battery, and a much bigger sound, and having used the speaker for the past few weeks, I have to say that I'm extremely impressed. Let's check it out. Many features are carried over from the Flare, particularly when it comes to the design, the most notable change being that we now have a carrying strap for the taller and heavier Flare Plus. Again, we have that conical shape reminiscent of the Bose SoundLink Revolve, and a soft fabric exterior which has become popular amongst many waterproof speakers. The fabric offers good grip, and importantly, will stay looking clean and new for very long periods of time. An issue with rubber-bodied speakers, for example, is that dirt and fingerprints show up very easily, and quickly spoils the speaker's presentation. The fabric also helps to maintain great durability, and the Flare Plus will certainly be able to withstand a few knocks or drops. If I'm being really nitpicky, I do tend to prefer sound that is projected through metal speaker grills. This lends itself to a cleaner sound compared to the fabric, which ever so slightly muffles the audio. Again, this is a really pedantic detail that's almost unnoticeable in real-world use, and I can definitely see the benefits to durability and waterproofing that the fabric offers. As I mentioned earlier, the speaker is fully waterproof with an IPX7 water resistance rating, meaning you can fully submerge the speaker up to 1 meter for 30 minutes. And yes, the speaker does float. The speaker's top surface is made of silicone rubber and houses the 5 tactile controls. There's an integrated microphone allowing you to use the Flare Plus as a speakerphone. As expected, the microphone isn't particularly sensitive, so using the speaker for phone calls is about as effective as you'd find on any other Bluetooth speaker. But for those who will end up using this feature, it's good enough. On the side you'll find the power and Bluetooth buttons, and also a rubber seal protecting the speaker's I/O, consisting of the aux-in, a micro USB charging port, and new to the Flare Plus, a USB out for charging up something like your smartphone. Again, why a charging tech company like Anker still hasn't brought USB-C to its audio range, I just don't know. A drawback of charging by micro USB is that there are consequently no fast charge options, so you can expect a full charge of this speaker after around 4 hours. But with this slight increase in charging time comes a huge 8-hour increase in battery life, offering a total of 20 hours, which I did find to be accurate after testing at a listening volume of 50%, although you're probably going to get closer to half battery life listening at max volume with the LEDs turned on. You can also continue playing music whilst the speaker is charging, so if you want to use this speaker in a permanent setup, perhaps even as an Amazon Echo companion, you can. If the speaker is left without playing music, it can auto turn off after 30 minutes to preserve battery life. The bottom surface has a texturized rubber to prevent slip, and of course its signature LED light ring. I have to be honest here, this isn't the most attractive design I've seen for LED lights, but using the speaker in a dark environment, the Flare Plus really comes alive, and the lights definitely add to the party element. The lights can also be customized to some degree within the Soundcore app, allowing you to cycle through a handful of preset color themes, and also to adjust the LED brightness or pulsation. There's even a bedtime mode, offering softer, warmer colors. Ideally though, I would like to see more customization offered here in the future. Within the app you can also change the equalization settings, but the options here not only offer very mild, subtle changes, but are also quite limited. Fortunately, with a recent update, you can customize the sound profile to your liking with a decent amount of control. Turning it on, the speaker locates and automatically pairs to the last connected device very quickly, and with the improved Bluetooth 5, the Flare Plus gave me a line of sight distance of around 84 feet before the signal began to cut out. It also supports stereo and dual playback between 2 paired Flare Plus speakers, and the performance here was seriously impressive. I didn't experience any annoying dropouts during playback. You can control your music using either speaker, and turning off either speaker turns off both in the pair. The Flare Plus features 2 2-inch drivers, each with corresponding passive radiators, and new to the Plus model, corresponding tweeters too. It therefore comes at perhaps no surprise that the Plus handles the high-end frequencies much better than the original Flare, which has been noted for the occasional harsh sounds at high volumes. Some of you may remember back to my review covering the Soundcore Motion Q, a smaller 360-degree audio speaker with impressive crisp vocals, and the same high clarity is present here with the Flare Plus, but on a much bigger scale. Even with the default sound profile, the mid-range is well balanced and offers a decent amount of detail. Returning to the Flare Plus is Soundcore's bass-up technology. And where I didn't think that this could salvage the bass in the smaller motion cue, it is very effective with the larger Flare Plus. Bass up adds significant weight to your audio, but doesn't bloat the mid-bass or boom at any point. The bass is deep, but more controlled than you'd find in something like a UE speaker, which I personally find lends itself to a more pleasant listening experience. Since the balance is well maintained, the resulting audio is rich, full-bodied, and lively, and whilst the low end is probably the Flare Plus's greatest strength, no frequency bands feel overpowered. The sheer scale and volume has been massively improved from the original Flare, and the Flare Plus can get very loud. Stereo playback across two paired speakers sounds particularly fantastic, and offers a wonderfully immersive listening experience. The speakers do, however, tend to sound better at medium to high volumes, so these perhaps aren't your best bet for quiet, relaxed listening. So it's time now for an audio sample. As always, recording through my microphone and played through your speakers won't give an accurate representation of the speaker's performance, but should give you an indication as to how the bass mode changes the audio. For the best listening experience, headphones are recommended at this point. Soundcore's Flare Plus is undeniably a fantastic Bluetooth speaker, and at this price point, it's certainly one of the better value speakers on the market. It is missing a handful of flagship features, such as NFC and multi-device pairing, but I appreciate that their omission helps to keep the cost down. However, there really is no excuse for not having USB Type-C. The introduction of Bluetooth 5, the bigger battery, and improved audio are welcome updates to the Flare Plus, but probably not quite enough to justify an upgrade from the original Flare, and the retention of micro-USB charging was definitely a missed opportunity here. If you're yet to purchase a Flare speaker and are on the fence about which way to go, then I'd definitely recommend you spend a little extra on the Flare Plus. For those of you looking for a more complete overall package, Soundcore will be releasing the S Plus later this year, which also features built-in Alexa support, giving you the functionality of a smart speaker with the impressive sound of the Flare Plus. If you're in the market for a reliable Bluetooth speaker with great connectivity and impressive audio, the Flare Plus is a fantastic option at great value for money. But let me know in the comments what you think about this speaker. Do the improvements justify an upgrade from the original Flare? Please also let me know your favourite budget Bluetooth speakers down below. If you found this helpful, then please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss anything else, and make sure you're following the channel on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for all of the latest news and some extra content too. That's it for this video. See you all next time.